My first question, what is calculate?
It's a kind of filter for all the measure which we have created.
All the measures.
No, for the measures which we have created already.
Okay. So basically evaluating an expression based on a condition, right?
Mhm.
Or a
Yeah,
filter context.
correct.
Okay. Okay. Did any one of you try yesterday? I told you like all the measures that we have seen yesterday with calculate. It was based on shipment count. I told you we can try with your nets, I mean, the sales amount as well. So did you try?
Yeah, I tried it.
Were you able to do them?
Yeah, Matli, I did it.
Okay. Now my screen is visible, I believe.
Hmm.
Okay. 1 second, boss. Let me just confirm where it's getting recorded. Yeah. Now in here, this second assignment of Power Query, I told you, hold on for some time. Once you get to know this, I mean, start to get know about our DAX, you will be able to do it, I was telling. Right. So here, this data set, I need not explain you, right? It's just about the employee reimbursement. You have got two sheets of data. One is a fact reimbursement given here. Okay. And your dim employee, we have it over here. Forget about the transformations. Okay. You have already done it. So I'm not going there. Now we have here says uh, create a measure to calculate the sum of reimbursement amount in INR. What do you think will be the thing? What is it that you are going to do about this?
I mean, we can calculate using the sum, the total reimbursement amount, and maybe afterwards we can change that to the currency, whatever currency which is like INR, for example.
Okay, you got there. What about the rest? Do you think what Venkatesh said is fine? You all agree with that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one thing I'll tell you was here in the previous step, you had already converted all the currencies, that is your USD and Euro to your INR. That was your last transformation, the data transformation that you would have applied. Okay. So need not worry about converting them to INR. My currency over there, whatever if you see here in the currency column, many of them are USD, few of them are Euro, and few of them are INR. The ones which are INR, we don't need not worry about multiplying them with the exchange rates. Your USD and Euro, you are going to do that. Along with it, even before this multiplying with the exchange rates, there are few null values. Can you see the spaces over here? These spaces also, how to deal with it, it's pretty much given here in the previous step. The currency column has some missing values based on the amount. Has some missing values. Now, based on the amount, create a new custom column. The formula is given over here. Is that okay? So once you do this, what happens is, uh, the first of all, you are going to deal with these null. Whenever your currency column, any of the value is null, and what is the corresponding amount. Based on these two, a new custom column will be created. Okay, that will be currency, not amount. That will be only currency. Okay, after you deal with all the missing or the null values, why I'm saying null values is when we upload this data onto Power Query Editor, the space gets converted to your null value, right? So dealing with that is there in this particular step, the one which I'm just showing now. Formula is equal to if currency is equal to null and amount greater than so and so. After doing that, what happens is we will see that the currency column, we won't have any null values. Every row is going to have some or the other currency. Now after doing this, our next step will be to, like, we have to kind of normalize it, meaning to say USD, if the currency is USD, I should be multiplying this amount with the exchange rate of USD to INR. If it is your euro, I am supposed to multiply this amount with the exchange rate of your euro to INR. If it is INR, I'm going to leave it as is. That's your reimbursement amount in INR. Got it? Convert the amount column to INR based on the currency column. Use the USD and Euro to INR exchange rates. Assume blank and INR values remain unchanged.
So which means blank values we can ignore it.
You won't get any blank values, first of all. They say that, but you won't get blank values. You will get all of them will have some other value.
Okay.
Basically, it's just the conversion. You're supposed to convert your USD and your Euro to INR, which brings every other amount to INR only. So this first one, when it says create a measure to calculate the sum of reimbursed amount in INR, is just find the sum of this newly created amount column. Got it? You need not go for like first calculate the sum and then go it for INR. No need. Fine.
Okay. Yeah,
Has
yeah,
anyone
got it.
tried the second one? I don't know. Maybe I have seen a few of them. Maybe Silambarsi you have sent, na?
Yes, ma'am. Actually,
You have sent. I guess you have done till the amount in INR, that area you have done, right, ma?
yes, ma'am. That if condition I applied,
Okay.
and
So
after that I tried an amount. So in that also we can use a conditional column, right?
yes, yes,
Uh,
it is you're supposed to use.
So I faced one issue, ma'am. Actually, I tried that exchange rate, right? INR exchange rate. So I tried to INR that USD value into INR. So I multiplied amount into something that 86, I guess. So I
Okay.
so it will come like false true. So it says like that Boolean values, ma'am. So why?
Why would it say Boolean value? Why would it say, ma? See the your data type of the columns. Just check it once and then go it for it once. Just have a check.
Okay. Oh, sure.
Only when you have any column has got maybe so say yes or no values, or the its head has got some true or false, only then you are going to set that maybe to a Boolean, not otherwise. Got it? So just you are multiplying, all good. Maybe just see what is the amount column before that exchange rate multiplication. Just see what is the amount, I mean, amount in what data type it is in. Is it in your currency, as in the fixed decimal number? Is it in that format, or a normal decimal, or a whole number? Just see to it and then see what is happening. Correct it and then go ahead for the multiplication.
Okay, sure.
Okay, what about this, guys? Create a measure to find out total number of employees.
We'll use count function on
Count function,
employee
yeah.
Where?
in fact table on employee ID.
Okay, will it be a count or distinct count, ma?
Distinct count, ma'am.
Okay,
Distinct.
can I just, the one I've just opened here, dim employee, can I apply count on employee ID?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
this, I mean, this you can't do here now, actually, because in the fact you have all the employees, but here it's something, it matches here, right?
Why cannot I do? When I load this, after the transformation, when I load these two tables, am I not going to build the data modeling
Okay,
using my employee ID? Am I not going to do that? If I open this filter over here, here also it's 6 employees.
okay,
Here also 6 employees. Can't I do that?
okay.
Think about it. Fine. Create a measure to find out how many requests were raised from May 2023 to July 2023. What is it? May. Hold on. Only 3 months data is given to me. So how many requests were raised? How are you going to find out?
Maybe the approval date.
The count column expense.
Okay, any other column?
Count of request ID.
Count column and using the slicer of date.
Okay, I couldn't hear that voice. It was too low. Somebody told count of request ID. Who told that?
Me. Distinct count of request ID.
Okay. Yeah. You can be a bit louder. Fine. It is true. It is correct only. You are supposed to put a distinct count on this. But I guess it's not required to put a distinct count. Just have a look when you load it to the Power Query, na? Just see it over there. If it is not really, I don't think it's really repeating. I don't think, ma. Smallest to largest only it's sorted. Okay. Actually, don't feel it's repeated. Cannot be actually.
Right.
It cannot be repeated. So count is enough, ma. Distinct count is not required. If you see here, how many records are there? If I just see here, 100 are there, ma. 100 requests are there.
Okay.
Got it? Okay.
Yes.
Create a measure to find out what are the different expense types. Expense type. How many different type of expense types are there? Or what's the count of expense types?
Distinct count.
Distinct count.
Okay. So I guess you people are now a bit clear on count and distinct count, or maybe you to apply the basic sum as well. Am I right?
Yes.
So all good. Can we move on? Okay.
Yeah.
I will ask one last question over here. There is a measure over here which says, okay, you are going to, okay, use the calculate function and check the total reimbursement amount for project B. We have calculated the total reimbursement amount in this first step itself, right? In the 14th row you're seeing, currently I am in that. For specifically for project B, there are 3 projects over here, A, B, C. So for specifically for project B, what's the total reimbursement amount? You can do that using
Yes.
calculate.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do it.
Okay. Next one, the last one. After that, it's all your visuals only. Create a measure to check the count of declined request. How many requests in total are there? I know 100. How many of them are declined? What will you do?
We have to check approval status, either rejected or declined. We have
So
to
you're
count
going to
only.
use what DAX function are you going to use, Ramya?
You can use the
Calculate.
calculate, right?
One at a time.
Calculate,
three.
calculate.
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 Sure about it?
Yeah, we can try.
Okay.
We can use that. Yeah.
Okay, so a bit of confidence you feel on DAX started off. I'm not saying entirely, but started off at least.
Yeah, Maitri.
Okay. So hopefully you are the ones who are left out with the last few steps. You can go ahead and try it on. Okay. Let me go back. Few more calculates are there, and we need to know what is a calculated column as well. So let's jump in over there. So any doubts on whatever I did ask questions? All okay, guys?
Yes, Maitri.
Okay. Let it open. Okay, we had seen this yesterday. Next one over here. Over here, what's the change from the previous day is yesterday the same table visual was there, but the dimension added over here was product. Now instead of product, we are just going to add your salesperson. Okay, salesperson, you have your LBS count. We have already done that. Bar shipments. Just see a small twist over here. In here, when I see the bar shipments, if I am just sorting it out to get all the values in the front, like say around 10 to 11 categories of product, product varieties, they belong to bar category, right? Not all of them. Rest of them I see all are empty because reason being they are either bytes or other. They belong to those two categories. They are not of my bar category. That's the reason I get these this bar shipments column. I'm getting few of them as empty. It's quite reasonable also. But when I apply the same bar shipments, when I add the same bar shipments, but only changes over instead of my product, it's your salesperson. I don't see anything empty. Why? Can you guess why? I see all of them are there.
Everybody have sold the bar chocolate.
Ah, good. Okay. Agreed, ma. You're right. Agreed.